going on, you guys? It's Rustin here with Overlanding USA on the Overland Network. It's been a little while since we made a video. It's not exactly the most picturesque scenery, but I did have someone reach out to me on Instagram. We did put on some limb risers here recently, and they just kind of wanted to know a quick little DIY video on making your own limb risers. So we're going to kind of jump right into it. So as far as the limb risers, we basically made the entire limb riser part, the actual part that keeps the branches off. It is out of twisted 550 paracord. Some people will make this out of three 30 seconds, I think it's 3 or 2 30 seconds steel cable. I chose to do them out of paracord because paracord's a little bit cheaper to replace if something was to go wrong, if I was to mess it up. Also, you know, we're pretty much the only place we're running into trees and limbs is California, and it's just basic brush. So it's nothing super intense. Beyond that, the rest of it's super simple. I bought about 50 feet of it, so you can, you know, kind of change it to your needs. Beyond that, it is simply a turnbuckle that has been put in place into our lab rack. It's pretty simple. You just tie it to one end, hook it into the other, and it goes thing, and then just a little crimper. And all it does is you just run it in one side, loop it through the turnbuckle, loop it back to the other side, and then just kind of hit it with a hammer. And that keeps it straight in place. And I did tie the end just to be safe. So far I've liked them. They don't make any noise driving down the interstate. I was looking at some kits to purchase limb risers, and they can be between $75 and $100. I just don't see a value in that, so I decided to make my own. All in all, I think all of this together, 50 feet of paracord, 2 crimpers, and 2 turnbuckles, ran me right at about $15. So, you know, if anything was to happen with these, I know they're not as strong as the steel, I know that. But if something was to happen to them, it's a super easy trail fix. It's a super cheap, you know, fix, and it does what I need it to do. It keeps light brush off the front of the hood. So I will list links in the description down below to all of the parts and pieces and where I got them at Home Depot. Beyond that, hope you guys have a good time making your own. This has been Rustin here on the Overland Network.